Hey guys, this is Mark, and I'm here in my office, and I have my Brittany double strung harp with me here, and I'm just going to take a minute and share with you about the pickup that I am using for my harp, because a lot of people want to add a pickup to their harp, and some of them can be very cost prohibitive. Some of them are much less expensive. Some of the more expensive ones don't work well. Some of the cheap ones don't work well. I like to use the word inexpensive rather than cheap. You can get a cheap product that costs a lot of money. Cheap always refers to quality, so I try to use the word inexpensive to let you know that just because something doesn't cost as much doesn't necessarily mean it won't do what you need it to do every bit as well, or at least as well as you would need it to do it. So when it comes to pickups, I've recently gotten one and added it to both my Brittany double strung harp as well as my Lorraine, the 29 string double strung harp. And I chose to go with a Luvay pickup, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but it's Luvay. So Luvay, could be Luvay, could be Lovey, I don't know, but Luvay. And I'll show you a picture of it here on the screen as I'm doing this video. This is a screenshot of Amazon where I purchased it, and you can see it's $17.99 right there in the $18 range. Very, very reasonable. It has no battery in it. It is a contact transducer, I think is what they call it, but a contact pickup, and there are several places that you could put it on the harp. I actually saw some videos with people who put similar type things even in a concert setting on the front of their harp. Because this is held on with adhesive, I didn't want to put it on the outside of the body of the harp. So what I did do is placed it right up here on my Brittany. It's held right here, just up here behind, above the hole where you can't see it, and then the cord comes right out from the bottom of it. So it's not in the way, and when I take the cord out of it, the pickup can remain in place for when I need to use it again in a setting where I might use that. On that pickup, it has a sensitivity wheel. I don't really call it a volume wheel, but you could. It's a sensitivity wheel of how sensitive that pickup is to the vibrations around it. And it's specifically designed, according to the packaging, for most nylon string type instruments, and harp is included in that. And I found it to be really, really good. What I want, and I use it, I also plug this in because it has a 1/4 inch jack. I also plug this in to an amplifier that I have when I'm playing out in public, and I'll talk about that amplifier maybe in a different video for maybe outdoor playing. But this is just for the pickup. So what I want to do is give you two side-by-side comparisons of the tone of using the pickup, specifically if you're trying to record, right? Because that's what you would have a pickup for often, is if you're trying to record. So I have my pickup plugged into a small mixing board that's on my desk, and then it goes through a USB interface, and I'll take a picture of that and include that as well. But assuming that you're just wanting to plug it into an amplifier, it would work fine. Or you could, if you had an adapter, plug it directly into, say, your computer. But using this pickup, this $18 pickup, plugged in through an inexpensive mixing board, right into my computer, I think I'm able to get a pretty good quality sound. So what I'm going to do is first I'm going to play a song right over my eBerry microphone here, and it's a USB condenser mic, and that's what I'm using for the audio for this video. And so I'm going to play using the condenser microphone. Then I'm going to play a clip where you'll hear the audio coming through from the pickup through the mixing board, and I think you'll see, as far as recording, how much nicer that sounds. We'll see if you do or not. But anyhow, here is let's do "Oh Believe Me If All Those Endearing Young Charms." We'll play a little bit of that just on the eBerry microphone, condenser microphone, and then we'll do the pickup. Here we go. Okay, so what I'm going to do is it's set up now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to mute the eBerry microphone, and you'll just be hearing the sound of the harp coming through the through the pickup, which is routed through the small little mixing board that I have right into my computer. Okay, here we go. Okay, so that gives you an idea of the sound comparison between the two. One of the benefits of using the pickup when recording is my office, where I sometimes do recording, is right next to the street. So I have pickup trucks and motorcycles and 18-wheelers, logging trucks here in Maine coming by. And a lot of times I'll be right in the middle of recording, and one of them will come by and the sound will get in. You may hear it even in this video. You may hear some motorcycles and things going by. But with the pickup routed through the mixing board, all you hear is the sound of the harp, and not much floor noise. It just sounds really, really nice. So again, that's the Luvay pickup. You'll find the description in the link to this video. I don't get any money if you buy it. It's just so that you can go and research it for yourself, look at the reviews, and decide whether $18 is worth purchasing or not. And I'll also list the two additional post-production pieces of equipment. I have an alto mixing board, a little 4-channel mixer, and a USB interface that helps a lot with the sound quality coming into the computer. But I'll link to those, maybe talk about those in another video as well. All right, guys, have a great day, and if you're looking for an inexpensive pickup, I think this might be an option for you to consider.